Spring's trying to come. We burned a lot of wood this winter, probably a cord just on the fire pits, just doing videos. And I got a lot of family and friends coming to visit this summer. And I got to make sure I got a good supply of firewood to keep everybody entertained and to do my cooking. Remember, I'm also going to be building a traditional clay bread oven. So I'm going to need a lot of wood for that. I'm going to sort this, stack it in the woodshed and on the outside of the deck too. And I'm going to sort it, and in the big chunks I might do some chopping down to littler pieces as well, just because it burns hotter on the fire and doesn't smoke as much. So basically, let's get started. I don't know how much of this you guys want to watch. It's just me going back and forth to the woodshed, but let's get at her. Let's prepare the woodshed first. We might do some stacking in there. Maybe we'll do that first, but chores. Remember, I built this flip up so that I can sit inside in the rain and watch outside and light the fire inside. Always thinking, right? So I used railroad spikes, and yeah, so you'll see what I'm going to do here in a second. I got to move this chair away. The reason I'm going to lift it up and leave it up permanently is because if I stack wood here, I won't be able to open and close it. So let's move this chair kind of out of the way for now. Let's move it down here. There we go. So yeah, now I can sit in there and see outside and stuff. It gives me extra light in there as well, so we can start stacking around here. Well, I need a ladder or a chair or something. What's this? This gonna hold? Ugh. My potato masher makes a good hammer too. All right, now we can start cleaning some room and making some stacking, I guess. Actually, we got to bring the wood here. Now I don't have a wheelbarrow, so I carry it and walk it over, but that's okay. I'm in no rush. If it takes 2 or 3 days and it's exercise, I mean, I don't pay to go to a gym. So chores is just exercise and keeps you fit. I got a lot of, what did I put a lot of weight? I probably put on 30 pounds this this winter. So I got a lot of walking and stuff to do. So let's get at her. So what you just saw there, we got hours upon hours of that. Picking and squatting and walking and carrying your arm. So you might as well grab a few beers. keep some big pieces around to split. So what I like to do is once I get a little pile going in here, then I start filling this all up. I have that wall, I can stack some against there, stack some against the front and along. It's a woodshed, right? But I do a lot of my hanging out in here because it's such an awesome woodshed. And a lot of you guys know one of my favorite things to do in life is splitting wood, stacking wood, chopping wood, sawing wood. I don't know. It's just, I take pleasure in that chore. So try to stack them so that your piles are straight and even, because you got kids in here or little animals and they come along and they start dicking around and grabbing stuff. You don't want to pile the roll on top of them and kill them, right? So try to match your wood like a Lego set. Stack it accordingly. There you go. Just repeat that process hours upon hours, and that's it. I have a great old time doing that. Maybe let's go split some wood. I see some big pieces there we got to take care of. I'm trying to figure out where I want to chop wood. Maybe in this area, so I'll throw a bunch of big pieces over here. This is nice dry wood. Holy cow. Trying to find some rounds I can get into. Absolutely gorgeous day. Absolutely gorgeous. Is that it for now? I guess so. Found my file. Boy, did that take a while. Whew. She big. Nice and square. All right, we're ready to start. You want to keep your chopping block near your wood so you're not walking long distance. You can just grab and place and split. Makes life a lot easier. You know, some of my best videos are just you guys watching me chop wood. Is there something soothing about it? The sound of it cracking through the wood, I don't know, but that's pretty cool. And I'll try to demonstrate for you guys. I'm out of practice with this big axe. It's been a couple months, but when you're splitting wood, you're not aiming for dead center, because when you extend your arms, there's reach. So I aim for the very front, and by the time I hit about there. Because if you aim for the center and you're miscalculating your reach, instead of hitting there, you're going to overhit and hit there, and you see some guys hit like that and split their axe. But this is a heavy duty axe, so I might have to move this up a little bit. Positioning isn't the best. There. Let's try this. There we go. And you see how I didn't even use any force? It's a heavy axe. It's like a sledge on one side. Just get your aim down and a nice slow swing, and let the axe do all the work for you. That's a weird one. It's got a big root and a knot. I don't know if this is going to split. I might have to burn it as is. That's a mishit. I can't believe I'm getting hot in this, just this thin coat. See, my aim's a little off. It's the beginning of the axe chopping season. You get a rhythm, it goes quick. Oh, just nicked the edge of that. You see that? My muscle memory's off of swinging an axe. There we go. Getting snow in your shoes. Lovely. Oh, that's a good one. A couple knots in this one. Tough to break them. That's when you got to give a little more swing. This one's off kilter. Oh, this one's got a lot of knots. I don't know if it'll split. Huh. Yeah, that split right down the middle. One more whack, maybe. Okay, everything we split, we're going to carry now. We'll have a drink of water, take a break. Frozen, whatever. Oh yeah. Okay, now we're just going to keep stacking. See, when it slopes forward like that, you got to find pieces that'll lift the front up a little bit. They're a little off kilter, these pieces. That'll be kindling. Like this one might work. There we go. Come on, get in there. That's how quick she goes. I'm going to put this guy right here. that doesn't fit good. Let's sneak that one in there. That's it. That's how quick she goes. I'm going to relax in the sun for a bit, I think. Yeah, let's go sit on the porch. It's my dad's birthday today. He's turning 76. So I'm going to go cook him some homemade cheeseburgers later. But I'm going to do a shot of Jaeger for him today as well. And a shout out to Rodney. I can't remember if I showed you out yet. Yeah, so let's just, the wind has died and it's absolutely gorgeous. So we're just going to sit here and overlook everything and have a shot of Jaeger. Just a sip, not a shot. We're going to sip on it. I love those green bottles. They're so pretty. We'll sit here and listen to the birds. I might turn you guys to have the view looking over the creek and the fields through the trees there. So let's do that. Okay, we got a lot of time till, well, whatever. Stacking wood. Got about half that pile done. So we're just going to make some bread and let it rise for a couple hours as we're working away and then light a campfire and cook some bread on it. So let's start her out with getting the water and the yeast and the flour and all that stuff done. And flour left over. Sugar, yeast. All right, cups. I got measuring cups here. I thought maybe I did. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Down below? Well, I guess not. That's what these are for. Oh, they're right in front of me, man. Okay. What's this? Everything but a cup? Are you kidding me? 3/4 cups, no 1 cups. Ooh. Odd. Okay. That's what we're going to use that for. I'm just going to get it to like room temperature, a little past room temperature. That's it. There we go. Get that up a bit. Shut her down. Now, because that's wet, we don't want to use that. Not sure she's clean. No. Maybe we'll use that one for sprinkling flour. Use this one for the dough. Okay. We're going to do one, 2. Three. We can always, well, touch more. I don't know. Good for now. Yeast. Sugar. I'll put some salt in the flour. Not too much, just so the yeast can feed on it. That's all. Yeah, that's it for now. Let's use this guy. Okay, that yeast is bubbling away. I'm gonna put in that much salt. Well, that's a mess. Are you supposed to add it all at once? I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna stir this up. Make a little ball out of it. All right, magic of cameras. Got a nice ball of dough. I don't know what you're gonna call it. Let's get a lid on it. Sit that for an hour and a half. Yeah, maybe I'll make a second one. Get 2 Dutch ovens going. Come on, Lenka. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's down by the river. Come on, girl. Good girl. Stay here. Hey, come here. Hey, you. Come here. Sit. You stay there. Good girl. Okay. Now we're getting a bit of wood piled up at the woodshed now, as you can see. All right, we got 2 heavy balls of dough we got to take care of. Holy man. Those rolls really get. Oh, you know what we almost screwed up on? Oh. We're going to flour it A little bit here. Add lid back on there. Punch it down, the air out of it. Then I'm going to stretch it and fold it. Stretch it and fold it. Stretch it and fold it. Roll it into a, or make it into a kind of a ball. Another hour. Get it in there, and we're going to do the same for the other one. Let it rise a second time. Look at that one. Perfect. Every time I make bread, I'm getting better and better. I mean, this is so simple bread. Like, we got nothing to do. We're doing chores. Stretch it, fold it. Stretch it, fold it. Okay. Doing chores, I mean, let it rise. Another bowl again. Put that lid on. That's it. Another hour and a bit. Put them in the Dutch ovens. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We might let them rise now. We'll let them rise in there. Good enough for now. All right, let's get the plates down there first. We're going to do a plate up and then a different size, bigger plate up on the bottom. That's so the bread doesn't sit on the bottom of the Dutch oven and burn. And we're going to take a small plate this time. We're going to put it like this. So there's two elevations. Create some air pockets so it doesn't sit on the bottom and burn. Parchment paper. Okay, what are we doing now? The dough. One. Look at that. Now we're going to get it out of there nicely. Okay, that's one. Second one. I'm scared there's not going to be enough room in that Dutch oven. Oh, man. Whatever. Okay, that one's going to be all right. You got to take your knife and score it. I'll show you. Okay, cover those up. Transfer them to the fire. Ah. Jeez, man. Really? Okay, they've been on for a half hour. Let's check it out. I'm worried about this little one because I think it was too tight. Oh, it's perfect. Perfect. Little guy actually needs to cook a little longer. This guy's perfect. Let's put this guy back on. Put some coals on him. Okay. Little one's gonna turn out, but it's weird. The top isn't cooked. This one, check this out. It's perfect. Bon appetit. Let's check out the bottom. Look at the bottom. Brown and crispy, golden, hot. So we're gonna let it sit and cook some more. I'll put it right in there. Ow! Like let it cook inside, because apparently when it's done, it still finishes cooking on the inside for a bit. So yeah. Okay, we put the little guy back on with some coals on top. Let's get those off. Let's check it out. Put both gloves on. Yeah. Check it out. Oh. See, the little guy didn't cook as good because there wasn't as much space in there for the heat to get around it. So we're gonna just put it back in. Let it just continue setting, whatever you want to call it. Because like I said, when you rest bread, if you cut into it right away, it's still gooey. I didn't realize it still cooks a bit. So let's set that for, I don't know, 15 minutes. And then we'll get into it. Nice. Let's have a tiny, tiny shot to wash the bread and cheese whiz down. How big do I want? Oh my goodness, I get better every time. Oh, look at that. I'm perfecting it. Having a little lunch in the sun. after doing chores. And cheese whiz in my mustache. I should take some of this to, yeah, I'm gonna give some of that away to people. Oh, okay. I'm gonna sign off here. You know, that bag of bread cost me $6. And so far I've made 3 loaves out of it. To buy a loaf like this, what would you pay in the store? $7, $8? It's not so hard if you got the time, man. It takes 15 minutes to mix and then it just rests. Okay. Keep saying I'm gonna go, but I keep eating. I'm getting out of here. See you guys next time.